Yo, what is up, YouTube, man? Today, we have a typical day in the stage. They got a normal lineup you're gonna see. A small guard, a 6'7 lock, a 6'9 power forward. We are out here to cause some havoc, to win some VC, and to make these guys have a very hard time defending us. You know, they are getting punished for the lineup they are choosing to run. Now, they can do their best to take advantage of us being, you know, a bit slower on our end because we do have me as a 7'2" center. And even though I feel very confident, you know, playing pick and roll with this build, even guarding a 6'1" guard at the perimeter, which I know, you know, that sounds nuts. I feel confident at it. There's no way 2K is going to allow me to actually keep up with these 95 acceleration guards. But I don't have to be a pure lockdown in those situations. If I can just get a couple of stops, that goes a long way. You can see right here, they are pressing the inbound, which, you know, makes some sense in some scenarios, but not when Laker is just waiting in half court. He has the guard on him. Guard 25 block, 25 interior. He can just get a free two-pointer at that. And you can give up free twos if you're going to get threes every single play. Are they going to? You guys are about to find out. Now, unfortunately, right there, we end up leaving the point guard open. Some miscommunication all around the court. I end up jumping at a corner three, which was not exactly the smartest play on my part. It would have looked a lot smarter, though, if he would have took the shot, but he didn't. Here we are, Apollo with the ball, green light to take as many three-pointers as he would like. You see, I dot him right here. He shoots the shot. It's high, but of course, we're down there for the board. Now, crazy enough, I can't just grab the board and go back up like I wanted to do. It takes a bit too long, but it ends up working out because we get a corner three-pointer off of it. People are scrambling after offensive rebounds. You can have a game plan, you know, you can say guard, stay up high, you know, big man try to get the board, lock, go here if they get an offensive rebound. But at the end of the day, everyone is always scrambling, and you're going to see a lot in Comp Pro-Am that whenever an offensive rebound happens, teams will just intentionally foul. They don't even want to risk it. They just want to set up their defense. And there's not a whole lot 2K can do about it. They added a transition take foul, which kept people from fouling immediately after a rebound, which was nice, but you can't foul off a offensive rebound and get a transition take foul because you're in the half court. It's not going to count as a transition thing. You see the guy floating in the sky right here. That's something that just happens with stage. Kind of annoying, but it's been like that all year. I'm sure 2K has absolutely zero plans to do anything about it. They miss a shot right there. Again, Laker is in the half court by himself with the guard. The guard, you know, he's trying his best, but he can't play for a block or, you know, even like an interior contested. The only thing he could possibly do is play for an interception, play for a steal, and if he misses that, he is completely out of position. You see, they take advantage of our small guard on the other end. Look at me, man. I'm down. Guard is doing his job, doing his game plan. Their plan is to have him guard the person that's at half court, and the other two dudes are going to press the inbound. What do you do when the 7'2" center is down the court? What do you do when the 6'9" slasher is down the court? This guard right here ends up taking a three. Big board by the 6'9" Apollo. Amazing leak out to the corner right there to get a yellow contest. As you saw, he didn't have to do too much. He just ran straight there. Now we got a 2-point lead. Lakers got slashing takeover. I'm about to have slashing takeover. The guard is on me. Apollo with the ball. I mean, just the perfect kind of transition bucket, even though it wasn't really transition. That is tough to guard, and it's tough to be prepared to defend because these guys are expecting us to be hunting threes, and we do it a bit. Check this out too, man. I drop. I know he's going up with a quick drop. I've seen it enough now. Some guards will be very, you know, open to bailing out all the time. And check this out too, man. What in the world? I'm icon passing to Apollo. My guy just kind of lobs it in, the slowest pass in you've ever seen. But Apollo comes back and does a quick drop of his own. Get this dunk package out of the game for NBA 2K24. I swear, I'm so sick of seeing it, and I'm so sick of people just using this dunk as their only dunk package because they want to be comp. They don't want to do anything exciting. They don't want to do anything flashy. They just want to be the most efficient player possible. Laker slashing takeover, running it right at the 6'9". Dots me in the corner. The guard playing low for absolutely zero reason. Now, I see this all the time. I don't know what he is thinking he's going to do on somebody with slashing takeover with his 25 block, 25 interception, or 25 interior defense. Maybe he thinks he can kind of bait something. Maybe he can go for a pluck, but In that situation, you cannot give up the 3 like that. Maybe the plan was for me to shoot. You know, I'm a glass cleaning finisher. I only have like the 77 3-pointer. But he doesn't know me if that's the case. Right here, I get the ball, little post hook over them. They can't do anything about it. 17-20, just a typical day in the stage. But it's not a typical day for them because they are not going to be running into something like this ever. They're not going to be running into an inside slasher. They're not going to be running into a slasher with post hooking. They are just not quite equipped for this, but as you can see, they hit a 3-pointer right here, and the pressure is all on us. Now, in a lot of situations, you will see people get nervous right here. You will see people miss game winners. You will see people want to pass the ball because they don't want to take the game-winning shot. But me, Apollo, Laker, we are all wanting the ball. I mean, I'm pretty much demanding it right here. Hook for the game. The lock knows it, so he jumps now. You know, a bit of a sell by me, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I thought I timed it perfectly anyway. But if the 6'9 is jumping at me, who's there for the rebound? The 6'7's on Apollo. If Laker can't get the rebound over the guard right there, then I'm gonna blame that on him. I'm not taking the blame for that. I got one more gameplay for you guys. You're going to see pretty similar lineup, pretty similar, I mean, everything. Pretty similar animations, pretty similar Trae Young fade, pretty similar quick drops. You see the typical 6'9", 6'7", 6'1". I mean, I wish I could say I'm kind of looking for something that would catch me off guard, but you're not really going to find it in this game. It's really just about seeing if the guard is going to ISO for the most part, if the 6'9 is going to be pick and popping, pick and rolling. You know, some of them will change it up a little bit. You see, we starting off on the inbound. Laker has the guard on him. They end up leaving Apollo in the corner because they can't just leave the guard down in the paint by himself. It's going to be a free 2. They're thinking maybe he can get out there, but instead it ends up being a free 3. They are doing the pick and roll offense right here. They're trying to screen to get the mismatch. Laker on the guard. I'm on the big now. He starts the game with a fade. I end up boxing him pretty much into the board. I try to dive for it. You know, maybe a bit of a troll, but he ends up missing the shot. He probably thought that there might be a small contest even with me on the ground, which is crazy. I mean, you guys remember, if you get ankle breakers, anything like that, if they're on the ground, they can still get a slight contest. Or maybe you have no idea because Ankle Breaker is a very underutilized badge this year. It does work. I think it works best, though, if you're running, like, ankle breaking shots on a shot creator type build, though. You can't really do the meta moves to get a lot of ankle breakers. Let me know if you guys want me to make a video just showing some of the cool ankle breakers they got into the game. They honestly never should have made Playmaking Takeover not be able to break ankles, to be honest. That was a cool little feature that made people want to run it. I mean, the passing, the diamond boost is cool. Team Takeover boost is insane. You guys have seen it, you know, in Pro-Am and Rec, things like that. But, you know, like guards, anybody else really that's not a big, doesn't really want to run Playmaking Takeover in any situation. I mean, a lot of guards say they're pass first, but at the end of the day, they're still rocking that sharpshooting takeover. And once they get that sharpshooting takeover, they are not going to be looking to pass, even in the double team right here. 7-3. You saw there, I mean, leaving Apollo a crazy amount. He's getting his open shots. We're getting offensive rebounds. 9-3. Now the guard needs to show why he is a comp stage point guard. He needs to go out here, maybe try to ISO Laker for a three-pointer. A lot of guards would say 6'9s cannot keep up with him. I disagree. I think a 6'9 can play on-ball lock just fine. I've done it, even on builds that aren't really made to be locks right here. Bailing out to the corner. Laker caught slow-footed. You know, unfortunate to see. They do end up getting their 3. But you're going to see how we respond. Paulo with the ball. They're putting the point guard on him now. They decided to switch it up. They decided they cannot keep him on any of the bigger players. He can play some perimeter defense. I get the ball with the center on me. I end up dotting Apollo. He shoots it a little bit too high, but of course, I'm here looking for him. Again, he chucks the shot. We're down there. He hits the yellow. 6-point lead secured again. Let's see what they do coming down the court. Apollo is in the pick and roll defense. We don't want to put him in the corner because we don't want people doing the same thing that they do to us. Plus, again, you know, 64 speed, 7'2" slasher. Not really the best in a perimeter situation, especially in stage where people will 3-hunt instead of just taking their easy 2-pointers. as Laker gets right there with one of the ugliest flick-up animations you've ever seen. They give the lock the ball right here. He does not want it. I'm trying to play lanes. You see my guy kind of swiping. Already used 2 of my adrenalines, but honestly, the adrenalines are a lot more important on offense than they are defense. You can still play defense with no adrenaline. You cannot dribble explosively at all as a guard with 0 adrenaline. 1 second left. He's got to take the fade. If you notice, too, this is a more popular thing people are doing. People are holding RT on the Trae Young fade now instead of letting go of everything. It gives a longer-looking animation, and it's a lot tougher to contest. Right there, Apollo with the big shot. You'll even see a lot of people, I think Fana is the main one who invented this, where he will run back to the three-point line, hold RT, and shoot the fade. It looks insane. You know, speaking of insane, too, Laker with the steal right there, dunk metering on the guard. What can you do? I mean, that's pretty much all she wrote. They would need an absolute comeback of the century to save their VC from going in our wallets. And let's see what they got. Point guard with it, doing the Asta slide, stepping it back. There he goes, trying to do the fade, messes it up a little bit. I go for the block, doesn't really matter, you know. Kind of gave up a wide open 3, but it is what it is. Now we just need 1 bucket to end the game. Lakers got his slashing take. He wants to go for the ISO, go for the clip. I'm telling him I can take it if he gets boxed up. Russell Westbrook gives it to me. I'm in the post now. Post hop shot. You know what color it is, man. Big greens. Let me know if you guys enjoyed the video, of course. As always, let me know if you guys like watching the stage gameplays. I got plenty of them. This is Tonic, man. I will catch you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.